You may not realize this now, but the Kilo 141 has been the second, if not the best assault rifle in COD Mobile for a little over a year now. The Mythic Kilo was initially released in January of 2022, where it was the best gun in the game, until it received a small nerf in February regarding the reload and movement speed. But this nerf still didn't prevent it from being the best, so COD nerfed it again in March, but this time it was a lot bigger. They actually nerfed the headshot damage and the damage range, and this greatly affected, like, obviously its effectiveness at range and its 3-tap ability, because now you needed to hit 2 headshots to make it a 3-tap. Also note that all of this was happening around the time of the CBR and MAC 10 meta, so the Kilo is really outshined by those guns and was slowly forgotten about. And then randomly on May 25th, COD Mobile decided to buff every single LMG and AR in COD Mobile. They gave it at least a 10% bullet spread increase, which just made this gun absolutely beam. So even though it wasn't frying like it used to, it was just straight up lasering even at range, given you had the right attachment. And that's where the Kilo sits till today. It has not been changed one time since May 25th, and it is still just an absolute beam. And even though we have guns like the Krieg and stuff in the game now, like, in my opinion, the Kilo is still arguably the best assault rifle in the game, and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So I just wanted to go ahead and show y'all my loadout for the Kilo, and this is kind of the universal loadout. This is the loadout that just about everybody uses in the game, with the only difference being that some people changed this perk. I know Tectonic uses Longshot, or he did use Longshot in Champs, and I think Disabled is more common than anything else. I'll go ahead and throw up Tectonic's loadout on the screen, but this is like the loadout that everyone uses. I do prefer FMJ. I like to wallbang a lot, so this is what I'm using, but this will do you good. So I wanted to go ahead and show this clip from a player I'm sure y'all all know, Tectonic, and let me just quickly apologize for the video quality. I had to save it off of Twitter, sadly, but I thought it would be a good idea to include this video just to show everyone the power of this gun when it's in the right hands, and let's just let the clip do the talking.
That is a problem. Man's sitting on 37. He's got a 3 in the feed. He's got the objective time. He might be able to earn a few streaks himself. Zai, headshot, getting shut down. And right now, what was looking great for Zygnus is starting to look like it might be slipping through the cracks. Oh my, he's still on a tear knee. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, Tech has got another Goliath, dude. Woo!
Oh, the flow state is huge for him.
And now that that's out of the way, I wanted to go ahead and show you some of my ranked highlights with the Kilo. The first game is actually against Aerith and Shaibu, Shaibu being a very talented iPad player. And then the second game is a little nuke I got against some ranked sweats. But before we get to that, I wanted to go ahead and say that only 44% of you watching are actually subscribed. And I do actually make my own thumbnails and edit my own videos, and it can be a lot of work sometimes. So make sure to go and check and see if you're subscribed to show some support. Anyways, let's get to the gameplay.